Yeah, it's definitely an annoying spell. In terms of the mid lane, though, we already see the co-op falling behind on top. There we go.
Yeah, that's Zhao Yu first blooded, looking too shabby here for Spirit. Bit of damage in mid. Laurel tries to harass out Knight, but Knight's got a bottle. Knight's gonna be just fine once the water runes come into play as well.
Oh, bottom. LWW very low, but Mira takes the kill.
Huh. Mira was very low the entire time and
no.
still manages to edge it out.
Collapse going for a dive here.
MPS. Got a magic wand, but even if he would have popped it, he would have just been taken down. And that is not the start that they want. Again, EHOME goes for a last pick. Lane does not work out that well.
Different Batrider as a hero changed so much ever since PL was popular, and I don't really agree with the way he ended up playing there. Also doesn't have boots. Oh, they do find a kill top, but now LWW gets engaged.
Yeah, he's burning currently. Collapse trying to get the damage in. LWW has Nature's Attendance Wisp. Can he heal up enough? He's trying to make sure that MKS can find Collapse, but actually MKS is trying to dip here. Collapse is so freaking low. Has no regen as well, but a lot of mana wasted in the process as well.
Yeah, that's what happens when an intelligence hero has 2.9 strafe gain. He is very tanky, even level 6 now Knight. He gets found. He has blink, but I think he's dead.
A toss. Yep. Once he respawns, 20 seconds for another TP, so that's not how Knight wants his mid lane to go. No kill being secured there for EHOME. But while all of that's going on, they at least have some free farm time for MKS. Speaking of which, he's going to get gone on bottom lane by Collapse. Has the lasso at the ready. He wants to kill off MKS, but there's the snowball coming in. And now Collapse is a little bit deep with the impetus coming in. It's going to be Salad's rotation that finds the kill. And
they were defending mid in their last fight. The supports just walked to the tower, so they had to kill Zavea. But Almira gets engaged here.
Well, taking a bit of damage. Knight has Sonic Wave available. Uses it trying to get away, but they're going to still try and chase down the co-op and push up the high ground. LWW is right there. Knight actually has a Urn of Shadows, which is not really an item you see too often or ever on a mid-quad.
I think they're trying to really deal with this Morphling early on, and he's the hero of the best timing to build Vessel, but I think this just hurts the co-op's game so much. Like, it's not a great item of pop. Like, it's okay, sure you get mana regen, but you're reliant so much on getting pickoff after pickoff, and there you go, they're gonna kill the bat as well. This is actually, you know, the last minutes has been amazing for EHOME.
Yeah, MKS gets kill onto Collapse, who just got the respawn going. Granted, Collapse is getting pretty close to his bot. Xiao Yu top lane popped his Exorcism though, but he's going to be hunted at the moment. They have a lot of damage. He's getting the Spirit Siphons off, so might be able... Nah, just off the mark for the sustained. Will be taken down, which is a nice kill because Exorcism will now be on cooldown. And Yatoro is getting a full food.
Definitely struggling with at the moment. Room time though, and it's bottom.
Oh, Laurel. They have any more control. Knight does have a Sonic Wave. He actually wants to go back in onto Laurel. Ice Shard's blocked from Salad. Misses the mark completely. Oof, that's a big sad one, because otherwise Laurel would most likely have been taken down.
Yeah.
A bit of an unfortunate misplay on EHOME's side. But yeah, I do...
The hero that needs to be played around the most, because when you look at Knight, he has 3 points of Shadow Strike. Oh, top lane. Yeah.
Xiao Yu. Spirit Siphon. Does have Exorcist, but there's a snowball coming in. Xiao Yu, does he get himself away? Dropping low, more heals needed, but last right click is going to finish him off. The enchant, even it was only level 1 Enchantress Wisp, so it wouldn't be enough.
This doesn't give any, not only it doesn't give them anything, it actually delays their game by quite a bit. Look at Team Spirit, they know this on cooldown, they're going to smoke.
Now they're going in for a fight bottom lane to play to spread out. Laurel's actually dropping low though. Can they get the damage in time? Sonic Wave only connects onto one, but that's the one that they want. And Knight needs to try and get out of there. Doesn't actually have a blink on the Queen of Pain, and I assume they know that that is the case. Hunt for more. Knight is even going to be jumped by Yatoro, who's now dominating on the Morphling.
Itemizations are going to be delayed, and they even get a deny with the 5 there. What a player on the Poshka.
They get all 3 tier 1 towers top lane. They find Collapse again. And this is the...
So I hope that this doesn't become an issue, because there's a smoke.
Darl has Blink, finds the real one, and MPS PL Yeah, I mean, I get pushing it, and I wouldn't mind it if they would push it, but then, you know, pop the exorcism, keep DP next to you with the mech to save you, keep the Tusk nearby with a possible snowball save as well.
They're not going for blind smokes like EHOME did a couple of times. They actually wait for something to happen, you know, either that EXO being used bottom, as we saw, or just this PL definitely overextending. LWW gets found. And just going back to that point, I think in Spirit, they're making sure that their smokes always hit. Big of a smoke that they ended up going for there. And even then, you don't get the kill. That's the problem with the Vessel. It's just too big of a bet a lot of the times. And now Pop's not a hero anymore.
MKS, top lane, takes a lot of damage, but they expected this move to come in. MKS still does get taken down. Mirror gets the zap in. The post gets slowed down underneath the tower, but there's too many dire heroes here. Lasso onto Knight. The Quap is in trouble. Another Avatar's combination comes in, and Laurel immediately is looking for a fourth. That's a big, fat commitment in the top lane, and it works out perfectly for Spirit. They tried to rotate too, but the only one that did not have a way there was Xiaoyu. And that's the big issue, because he's the one with the Greaves. He's the one with all the sustain in those team fights. He is their team fight. He's trying to survive right now. Magic Wand use. He's healing up quite a decent amount, but it's not really going to result in anything there. Just a little bit of a tickle.
There's a lot of decisions from the DPTP in bot to use EXO instead of just taking the top tower. That PL forcing tier 2. Those, like, decisions... actually, it's not even a team decision, right? It's just...
PL also having a visual bug for you.
Which visual bug?
That his spear is, like, gigantic.
Oh,
he's got like...
Oh yeah, they're a bit big, yes.
It looks so weird. MKS though, he's still being chased down by Yatoro. In the trees they go, MKS. Can he get out of there? He's being hunted by not only the Morphling, but the Morphling's all they need. Mega kill for Yatoro. Gets us pretty close to being done as well. Hasn't really been needed that much this game. His lane went pretty A-okay. And... kind of hurt MKS's farm, who is not too bad, but Yatoro is just miles ahead. That's the big problem. Toss back onto LWW, and the Enchanters will be blown up again. It's the three-man gang squad.
Very fragile, like not only HP-wise, but he only works in very specific scenarios, I think. And that tiny last pick from his Spirit, there we go. Tiny's there with the toss back.
Toss back, and the full lockdown. Knight is dead. Not enough response coming in. You can't kill them because of their sustain.
Radiant's middle tower.
And the Spirit Vessel was a nice pickup. The problem is Yatoro had, like, the first time they finally spotted out Yatoro when they had Spirit Vessel was also when he had Manta. So the entire reason for the Spirit Vessel is kind of moved at that point. Yatoro going in, gets himself more kills, looking for Salad. The toss for Yatoro. Hunt for kills, hunt for blood, hunt for everything you ever wanted. And it's unstoppable for Yatoro. I don't...
Illusions don't spawn if I'm hitting a tower. They all end up... Oh, look at that. Good smoke.
Oh,
I guess...
Collapse got a blink to chase after. Knight's blink, and we'll spot out the Queen of Pain. Actually, Collapse is taking a lot of damage here, but he will get the full control in onto Knight. Make sure he dies. Salad with the lift up interrupt from Mira, and it's going to be another one. Maposhka currently is on a pretty good killing spree. 5, 2, and 15. Mid is being pushed in as we speak. Xiaoyu's actually getting bursted down by Yatoro, who is solo pushing the mid tier 3 tower. They're trying to use the illusion as bait, but Yatoro, this is the reason why PL is a counter. His illusions are pretty nice, even though he's fighting against the morphing illusions as well. Can Yatoro get away? His teammates are...
But yeah, I mean, we saw a glimpse of that PL, like what he can do if he's 1 versus 1 against the morphling, right?
Yeah. Still took way longer than he would have liked, but then again, the morphling is fairly farmed. Knight gets the kill onto Maposhka. Well, he had a 5 kill streak, so that's a lot of... it's quite a nasty situation. MKS. Yeah, there's a bit of a man fight, MKS versus Yatoro, but MKS falls for the wrong illusion. And there's the rest of the dire side coming in, so now MKS needs to run away, and which one is the real one? Come on, that should be the easy pickup, and MKS will be controlled up. I don't really get why MKS was there trying to fight against the PL.
Really bad, but...
Well, WW gets the TP out. Collapse, dropping the BKB in front of him just to taunt him. That's a pretty nice, sneaky devil move. The bottom, meantime, bottom lane is still being pushed in. They have the creeps alive. There's going to be 1 kill, 2 kill, 3 kill, 4 kill. And Knight on the side cannot do much. He's got the Kaya Sands done on the Queen of Pain and the Spirit Vessel, but those items combined still...
A lot of ideas that maybe these new players are not aware of. And they don't even wait Roche. That's how strong Team Spirit feels they're like right now.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Kinda do agree with that. They need to make sure that the PL doesn't ever get to a point where he can 1v5. They're gonna go in for more. They actually want to take a fight. Lasso onto Knight. He's gonna get dragged into the team fight. Let's get the blink away. Can they keep the enemies at bay? Sonic Wave onto Yatoro. Blows up the Morphling. Oh my lord, that's a mistake. He was in full agi there. And Sonic Wave, of course, is pure damage. Chase on from Mira. Mira doesn't get the TP off. Yes, he does. A nice avalanche there from Lara to make sure.
Toro, but you know, that's the only death he had this game, besides the Aegis that he lost, but that doesn't count. And now it's a smoke time.
No, not again, LWW. How many is that? 7 deaths. I actually felt like it was a lot more. Because he constantly gets tossed back and blown to smithereens. Actually, Xiaoyu has the most deaths on the side of EHOME.
I guess that was the plan. They force EXO. Now there's nothing that can stop their advances.
20 seconds for another EXO. Salad's trying to defend. Larl's actually losing most of his mana here. Can't get the 4-staff back. Xiaoyu is going to get taken down without a buyback at the ready. Salad's just going to be hunted by Yatoro. He even turns into the PL for good measure. Larl's mana is gone, but the Glimmer, can they keep him alive? No, there is Invis detection with the Sentry Ward. Larl's going to get finished, but now MKS, he's surrounded by very nasty people.
Oh, the shard on the Rubik.
Finished off.
The PL was weird, actually.
Still lose the Rex.
Yeah. Oh, Team Spirit, very aware that that play, you know, even if they die there, it wouldn't matter. Roche couldn't spawn. They still have a lot of tier 2 towers. They push on EHOME
for an aggressive dive. PL is still so far away from Muscati.
Under attack.
And even Xiaoyu is going for a 4-staff, considering they constantly keep getting jumped. Speaking of getting jumped, LWW lassoed up. Snowball onto Miposhka, but it's going to put Salad in a very rough spot. Snowball gets stolen as well. Double kill. Both supports are down. No buyback available for either. So that's going to most certainly be Megas.
Yeah, there
if
we
he
go.
gets called, they're not even going to throw another fight at their opponents. It is game 1 in favor of Team Spirit. And EHOME just farming MKS. Can he hit collapse? Oh no, they're actually going to go for Mira here. Mira does have a cookie and uses it to get collapse over on top of him, but Mira is going to get first blooded, taken down by LWW, and MKS also gets himself some Kingdom Mastery stacks. We'll be able to reach. With the leaving of Toronto Tokyo towards Bet Boom, everyone was a little bit worried in what the replacement would be, and Laurel is a very capable mid laner.
Bottom lane, they find LWW.
Yeah, the Bane's dropping low. Top lane, Shadow Shaman did get taken down. LWW had a bit of a bad pathing situation and will be taken down on agility gain. So his armor is pretty high, and
Knight got level 6 mid here,
at this stage.
and they have a Salad rotation. But I think Laro gets level 6 with this. Oh no, nice denied, but I don't think they can force this.
Oh, MKS in the meantime gets taken down in the bottom lane, 1-for-1 trade. But yeah, I was also focused on that mid situation. Knight's pump fakes his Rolling Thunder. But it is going to be an invis room from Miposhka. Knight's actually forced all the way back.
Yeah, I think it's just the fact that Shaman is kind of a short range hero. And
oh, MKS. Trying to keep the Monkey King alive. He needs that hit, but he doesn't actually get Jingu Mastery stacks going in. Boundless Strike in return collapses. The one in a bit of trouble. Right click from LWW finishes him off. And a nice catch. Gained indeed. Knight could not TP bottom lane because, of course, he TP'd back towards mid. Xiaoyu is going to get killed off top with a rotation from Laurel.
He wasted the OT mid, rotates bottom, doesn't find anything. So now if he could kill Yatoro, that would be amazing. No, Sunder on him.
Doesn't have Sunder available.
There you go.
So that should be a free kill coming in, and that is a very big kill. Doesn't want to use Rolling Thunder because he wants to keep it in his back pocket, and that is that's actually huge. That opens up the top lane for Xiaoyu to possibly go in. while in the meantime, bottom lane, LWW is in a world of hurt. Nice move there from Mira to make sure that Collapse will be able to get the right click in, or at least the stomp in onto LWW.
Much value, I think.
Collapse is now level 6 as well, so he's got that Stampede at the ready. They want to go in onto LWW. Wukong gets thrown down though. Collapse gets stunned up. LWW has a nightmare to save himself in case it's a possibility, but killed off by Miposhka zombies. Oh no, the kiss is coming onto MKS as well. The monkey is in a world of hurt, and the burn keeps burning. Double kill bottom lane. No TPs coming in. That is actually surprising that Knight did not TP there.
Raiding, and he wasted so much time being the trees to go for that play. Like, he's a level 6 Monkey King that learned OT. Now he farms lower. Oh, and now Salad gets found. I don't think he's gonna live through this.
Salad taking a decent amount of damage here. Laurel, there is no control from Salad.
Not a lot of mana.
But Laurel's out of mana. LWW is here as well. Laurel has no way out. He even eats the Fairy Fire, but that Rolling Thunder, is it going to be enough? Nice Nightmare to interrupt the sprint out, and Laurel gets finished off. Great trade. Center Stampede has also been used in the process.
Maybe they want to drop a sentry before they go for it. Find Mira first.
Oh, good cookie to the low ground. Shotgun to keep LWW away. Vayne's still not level 6, but when Mira dies, he can get the Fiend Grip going.
Oh, Storm TP.
And Laurel is here, going in onto Knight instead. No, they know it's there. Missed Swashbuckle. Oh, if he hits that, LWW hits level 6, and they could possibly go for a counterplay with Xiaoyu rotating in, but just off the mark there. A little bit of a whiff.
Stop for the Orb of Corrosion, so it's gonna take so long.
And they're actually smoke ganking top lane as well. Storm is scary, can cut down trees pretty easily if they spot out where MKS is.
Dire's middle tower is
When
under
MKS
attack.
Seems he knows something funky's up. Mid, they drop the Serpent Wards. They're going to go for the tier 1 tower, and this is actually pretty decent to hit the mark completely. The Miposhka could cut the trees with the Tombstone. Nightmare actually from behind the Miposhka and dying is going to get caught out, but there's a zip coming in. Nice hex from Salad. Fiend's Grip as well for the control. The Miposhka cannot interrupt this. Raw's going to get taken down. They're going to focus down the Miposhka as the second target. The Tombstone is going to be what they need. MKS actually needs to be a little bit careful. He's dropping pretty low. Center stepping forward. He gets killed off by Miposhka. God! And the Undying will still falter in the end, but they find the Monkey King in a situation where they really should. He's got the Rolling Thunder and can just roll out. There is no BKB piercing anything on Team Spirit, so they have no way of controlling him towards mid. MKS, Wukong comes down onto Collapse, no Center Stampede, and with the shackles incoming plus the Marcy, can they keep Collapse alive? It seems he's just going to walk it off. That center is way too buff. Laurel zips in, LWW, immediate Nightmare, and actually they're going to go in onto Laurel, who's made a big mistake. Collapse jumps in aggressively as well, gets immediately hacked. You have to go with the damage. They have no Rolling Thunder, they have no big control. Good bound to strike though, but the PB is just doing too much work. Mira with the kisses coming in as well. They need to fall back. Yeah, they did not have Wukongs, they did not have Unleash, and they did not have Rolling Thunder. So honestly, EHOME had nothing there for a fight. The top lane, his TB illusion is just cutting the creep wave right in front of the tier 3s. That's just nasty. While in the meantime towards mid, there's going to be a jump in onto Mira. Center Stampede gets him out of there. Rolling Thunder in from Knight, and he's really looking for that Snapfire kill. Will be able to secure it, but up the high ground, spots out Laurel. Needs to get a very deep swashbuckle to get out of range of that Storm Spirit.
It's a Regen Rune Storm, but he's gonna...
This is going to be like a 20-minute Battle Fury.
Yep.
Which is not great, because at that point TB's already got his Manta Dragonlance done, and there's going to be a Hex onto Laurel. He goes in. Can they get the damage through? Xiaoyu is very much stuck. He doesn't have his BKB yet, but a nice interrupt coming out. Fiend's Grip onto Collapse. Collapse going to get taken out, and Xiaoyu on the run. Laurel's actually out of mana. Needs to be careful himself, because Laurel, yeah, he's going to be chased down, and there's no zip available that can get him out of harm's way. Yatoro, they're going to get the control on Miposhka, but that's not the target they want. They want to get the TB taken care of. Does have a Sunder that you have to always be careful for. Look at that damage coming in. Swashbuckle as well. And Yatoro, he's looking for Knight. Can't get the Sunder. Steals all that juicy HP. Thank you. Double kill. Please come again. And Yatoro will just even farm up a couple of these. And nice. Sipping in, out of mana, and then just standing there like, oh crap, my hero relies on mana. But the big difference right now is, LWW just walks right over Collapse to Nightmare Laurel, but there's going to be a jump in from Xiao Yu, who does have a BKB at the ready, and Laurel is going to get shackled. The tongue twister of the century dragged back, another kill onto the Storm, and they're spotting out Mira, who on the Snapfire is trying to get the TP out of there.
Ham, if you mentioned that later. But yeah, mid lane, we see Collapse. They do have pretty good wards here from Team Spirit. I think they're gonna try and use the catapult wave, but he actually
Collapse
gets shackled here. They get
has a stampede,
Marcy damage.
Yeah, he's not even gonna use it. That's more than enough to get the kill, while Nightmare gets thrown out onto Mira on the side. They have a Fiend's Grip. I honestly would not recommend using it here because it's going to be a freebie indeed. 2 kills secured. It's fairly deadly going forward. Obviously, they have the Fiend's Grip that pierces BKB. That's going to be pretty good for most, if not the entire game. We'll have to wait and see if it's going to be that successful. All actually going to get spotted out. Toss back, Fiend's Grip comes in, and the burst, is it enough? Yes, Xiao Yu gets blown to smithereens. Yatra actually TP's in. There's no buyback available for Lull. They're going to go from Miposhka. The Undying is taking a heap of damage, and that's going to be kill number 2. Can they get even more banner in the top and below? And check it out if you want to.
Mid lane.
Good stun. LW going to get jumped in. Knight is in trouble. The Nightmare tries to keep him alive, and Knight's actually going to get himself back. Center Stampede forward, Rolling Thunder in from Knight. Does he have enough to sustain? No, he does not, but they will find Lull in return. There's going to be a jump in. Yatoro gets tossed back inside the Wukong's command. Yatoro is actually going to get the Sunder off onto his own teammate. MKS left the Wukongs to make sure that it's gone. That could have been the kill onto Yatoro if he just stayed in that area. That's I'm not too sure about that move from MKS. If he kept that Wukong's going on, they might have actually had enough damage to kill off this TB.
That was a crazy fight. Really good from Team Spirit. Fiend's Grip was on cooldown. It's back up now, but I think he's dead. Nice Nightmare.
He tries to get himself out of there. He's going to get taken on by Yatoro, who can just pump out damage like nobody's business. Double kill for Yatoro, and the tier 1 tower in mid also in his hands. But yeah, that was...
Know that the Storm is hiding there, but now that's a smoke from Team Spirit. Gotta be careful. Collapse had a great initiation last time.
Knight would be a nice kill. He's so close. He's actually getting his Ags done right now. Quick catch onto Miposhka, taken down. No tombstone. The 2 supports in trouble. Collapse tries to run away, but gets hit by Knight. Turns around, and there's the full lockdown needed. Triple kill. Xiao Yu on the Marcy offlane. Going ham. Who needs a monkey when you got a Marcy? And that should be on the strike, and you just alley-oop fault yourself forward. Could be a pretty big one. And Team Spirit, they're smoked up towards mid, looking for a catch onto Knight. And actually, a whiff right there. Great Hex from Salad. He was aware. Laurel pops his BKB. Xiao Yu going in with the bastion. Double damage. Rushing for the Laurel kill. They're going to go for Mira instead, because that's the only one they can catch at the moment. But Yatoro gets spotted. Go for the TP out. Collapse is shackled up while Fiend's gripped. So they have that 1-2 control play in the trees right now.
No, Collapse, no.
Thunder from Knights. Mira gets interrupted on the TP, and a big catch there to make sure that the Snapfire will get controlled up, finished off, and another kill coming in for EHOME. Did force out the center Stampede as well, and they're all making the swap to the other side of the map. Ground MKS still has the Aegis for 33 seconds. Oh, you really wants to get the jump in. And
holy
takes
crap.
him down. But Unleash is on cooldown now because actually, Laurel! Not again, Laurel! Oh, Salad's so good. Gets the catch. My Salad's just an absolute beast.
Pop. It feels like finally they got heroes that they got a good combination of a Pango and a Marcy, but at the same time having that Shaman, having that Bane. They're gonna initiate. There we go.
Oh, Mira taking a lot of damage is gonna get bursted down. They are running out of mana on the side of EHOME. That's the only big danger here. Laurel's back up in 10 seconds. Centaur Stomp comes out. MKS does not have his Aegis. Metamorphosis gets blocked, but Salad holds back the TB. He doesn't have a blink or anything. MKS can get out of there is the big question. Yes, he can. Shard game in. Bye-bye. Metamorphosis on cooldown. They even got a center stampede to try and get the hunt. Laurel might be able to get the catch. He gets baited. Oh, he goes left and right. BKB TP out. Can the Marcy get out of there? Yes, he can.
Tanky enough to withstand the counter initiation, but not really in this game with the Fiend's Grip, no Lincolns on site, and they find the centaur.
Hex going for collapse. Xiao Yu, the damage is definitely there. Xiao Yu got a lot. He's going in for more. Mira's going to get controlled up, and Laurel is out of mana. They know there's no metamorphosis, and that means the fight is definitely doable. Xiao Yu is doing too. He's 13, 3, and 9 on this offlane Marcy. Why is he not playing this more often? Ala jumps in. Okay, the BKB from Yatoro is going to catch him a little bit off guard there, and an unconventional mistake coming out from Salad. Free ags on Marcy would be a nice one. Bane's also not that bad.
They have Daedalus on Marcy. They don't fear.
It's dropping so fast. Wukong comes down. Collapse. Can he go for the steal? They don't know. Roche is already pinned. Aegis.
Oh no.
Ags gets picked up. Everything. They're going to go for the zip onto the sports. They know there's no buyback available for LWW. He's going to get taken down. Maul barely gets to jump away. Center Stampede. They're going for the hunt. MKS will possibly lose his first life indeed, and he is surrounded by an entire army of TV illusions.
No BKB.
MKS, no BKB, tries to get the cheese in, will be finished off, and they find a huge...
Is not a lot for this stage of the game. Oh, they waste the Boundless here. They gotta head back.
Oh,
Kane is just showing.
Salad just dropped Serpent Wards into the Dire's base. They're taking the Rain Drax, and there's the Fiend's Grip onto Laurel. He's going to get taken down. Looking for more. Yatoro, TB. There's control coming in onto Knight. He's trying to get away, but the Aeon Disc is going to keep him alive. And Yatoro, no BKB, and no Metamorphosis. Surprisingly enough, MPS goes for the jump inside. Didn't have the control to get rid of Yatoro. They're cooking him out of harm's way. Sunder turnaround play. Xiao Yu with the disengage. They need to fall back, and MPS going to get the PP away. The extra armor from the Wukongs is not going to keep him alive because he does eventually get taken out.
You would see the Bash and the Abyssal being very effective versus the Pangolier. He got bashed twice in like 2 seconds, and he just forced his Aeon Disc. He barely did any damage in that fight as Knight.
Yeah. Oh, Xiao Yu solos Laurel there in the bottom lane. Blade, even the bash coming out with obviously only 10% chance to get the bash in, but even that chance for the bash is pretty painful for the Pango in the middle of his Rolling Thunder.
Hero attacks way too fast, and we might see a
pause.
Okay.
We might see a pause. I guess some mic issues, buybacks, and that makes it scary because the Storm, Laurel can die quickly, but if he gets the buyback zip in, it could definitely turn a fight around.
Okay, they go for Mira.
Mira instantly deleted. Baboshka is going to be the next target. And Baboshka does not have a buyback.
Oh, holy...
Metamorphosis used, but the Nightmare onto Yatoro. They keep him at bay with the stun low. Control comes out. Collapse is just done for. No buyback on Collapse either. They find themselves a huge double kill, and they will fall back after taking care of the melee racks. That is disastrous coming in for Team Spirit. Metamorph. He's keeping it for now. Tip in onto Xiao Yu, pops the BKB. Fiend's Grip immediately thrown out, and there's... Actually, LWW did not pop the Aghanim Scepter, so the Fiend's Grip got interrupted there. If he popped Ags, it would have been just Gucci. LWW is going to get jumped right now, needs to disengage. Now the Bane is going to be left behind, and they find a double kill.
That was weird. You're getting to a point where the Storm is starting to come back, and I feel like even with the defensive items, the supports are still going to struggle. Although
LWW
he has Aeon
out in the open, Aeon gets popped. Does he get the grip off? He's just actually not popping anything. He's going to get taken down on the side. MKS is trying to man fight, getting rid of the Tombstone, loses his first life, but they will get the control in onto Collapse. That is Collapse dead, but they are surrounding MKS, and he's not going to get any help from his teammates. Finished off, buyback from Laurel, can go for the long zip. Knight actually goes in, has a second Rolling Thunder to try and get out of that fight. Wants to go back in, very ballsy move. Salad gets the X off, control the Yatoro. There's no hit to the right this time around to save the TB, but Xiao Yu is completely locked down from doing any damage. That's going to be the turnaround play that they need on Team Spirit, and they almost wiped them completely. The only one that gets out is going to be Knight. And MK too early in these fights at the moment for EHOME. Not really working out that well. Feed grip is thrown out onto the TB. Yatro being controlled up, but the illusions are continuing. The feed grip, and there's the full lockdown. Yatro doesn't get away. No, he does not. Laurel, they're trying to get the play going. There is a buyback available on the TB, but anyone left here needs to disengage. Postcard with the TB out will not be interrupted, and that is a big kill because Hitch Your Ride was still in on one. Serpent would get dropped. Fortification is still available. There's going to be a jump deep, but there's a buyback coming out from the TB. Jump. Xiaoyu is going to get bursted. There's no buyback available on the Marcy. He went a bit too deep there. They need to fall back. And Lol knows it. Sips right onto the Bangalore. But it is going to be Xiaoyu dead, and that is a lot of their push. Like, there's one buyback on the side of Team Spirit, and that is on Collapse. That's the only one that they have. They're trying to take down Roche and grab everything quickly. Collapse jumps in, gets immediately hexed though on the side. Maboshka gets saved. Knight is trying to get his roll up out of there. Can he get up to the high ground? Gets dragged back. Laurel's aim does get popped, but the Fiend's grip onto Laurel. And there's a Hitch Your Ride. Take me for a spin. Indeed, it's Collapse with the save, keeping Laurel alive. No buyback available on Bane. Roche is dropped.
But right now, Team Spirit, they're playing as 5. And they'll continue to do so for the rest of the game.
Going in, and Nullifier comes out, gets himself out of there because he did get the BKB off. Going back for another zip in, and this guy is going to get popped up again with the refresher. And that was the refresher shard used. Nightmare onto Yatro. They're going to try and lock down this TB, but the center stampede on one side. Laurel's going to get taken down, has a buyback available. There's the Hitch Your Ride. Yatro Collapse is taking you for a spin out of there. Can they continue this engagement? There is a Wukong's on one side, but they're Storm.
But
Monkey King is very survivable in his Wukongs with the extra 24 armor, though. They're going to get the jumping onto Collapse in this. Gets Poppy trying to send the speed away, but just gets nuked into oblivion. Does not have a buyback action left anymore. Yeah, they need to bail out. Yatro's the only one in the pit. Everyone TP'd back to base.
Oh no.
And they're going to go in for the fight here. Mira gets chased down by Knight. Control is there. The Shackles holds down that Centaur.
This is Megas.
He's being saved thanks to the save, but right now there's going to be a zip on the backline from Raul. Tries to keep anyone alive, but it's going to be a kill onto Collapse. Megas gets secured. And yes, they get themselves Roche with everything included.
Cancel the TP. He's stuck here right now. No TP in his
They know. They know. Knight is on the chase. Yatro's going to get spotted out. He's going to get bashed up. No! Yatro, this is going to be a double death. This is a huge mistake coming in. They have the full lockdown. He does not have a blink dagger or anything, and his teammates are not going to come anytime soon. So that's going to be a double kill. Yatro pops his Terror Wave, but there is no way out. There's too much to handle, and this is a great call from EHOME.